Yeah, me and Mama went with us today.
No, I feel like
who?
being childish and having an imagination is, I believe it's a gift that not everybody possesses.
Yep.
Whoa.
I agree.
Having an imagination.
Yes, you childish as heck. You got a huge imagination. You actually believe that you can have a functioning radio station and a TV station. You a 30-something-year-old black man.
I just turned 38, thank you.
You a 38-year-old black man in Kansas City, Missouri.
Mm-hmm.
Don't nobody know you as far as, you know what I'm saying, that's concerned. But you got an imagination and you got a childlike type of faith in your father, who is God.
But guess
and you
what?
You got a work ethic behind it.
But,
so
no. But guess what?
What?
Y'all catching the tail end of this thing.
Okay.
In the beginning,
my point is still
there
the
were
same.
things that I know it's not, because there's levels to this thing.
You got to be an adult and then you got to be a kid again.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was telling Catherine. You have to. There's a time. No. Ecclesiastes tells us
there's a time for everything.
There's a time for everything.
Yeah.
She says she's tired of the struggle. I said, look, there's a time for the struggle. You have to embrace it. That's what I was telling y'all. Man, embrace this time. This is the time to struggle.
This is the thing, though.
This is the time to struggle.
Sometimes.
And there's going to be a time when that struggle is no longer, but you have to make the right decisions when you're struggling. You have to embrace it. Don't try to fight it.
Right.
As long as you try to fight the struggle, it's gonna walk with you. You face that thing and then you move on. You know what I'm saying? But until that happens, I don't think there's a lot of forward progress in anything. You know what I'm saying? And that's just from my experience. Who made me guru? Nobody. I'm just 38 years old.
It's a struggle you should embrace.
Yes. It's a necessary struggle. No matter how much you all don't want to
You can
conform.
learn the same thing.
It's not about learning.
It's not
about learning.
What
No.
if you can struggle the same way without school?
I just disagree, because here's the thing.
What did the people do
Let
before school?
me ask you this. Let me ask you this though. What is the purpose for struggle?
To get stronger.
To get stronger and do what?
And be able to make it through it.
Make it through what?
Whatever it is that's stopping you.
Then now we getting somewhere.
Yeah.
So if the laws of this whole thing says, I will make it easier for you to get through this if you have this. Then why not chase that?
Yeah. I guess
Versus, I don't want to chase that. I'm going to do it my way and go around, when you can just do it like that. Now, it's going to be more struggle this way.
Right.
But that's when you embrace the struggle, go this way, instead of do it my way and go this way. That's all I'm saying. So I know it's a struggle for you. And it ain't about being smart. I can be smart without. It ain't about being smart. It's about the laws, or the way the river is flowing says, let's go this way. Instead of walking against the current. Because I feel like I want to walk against the current.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm going to beat the current in its own game. I'm going to do it, and I'm going to love it.
Right.
And then when I get at the bottom of the pond, then I'm going to have my own thing.
Yeah.
The struggle was there. I didn't want to do it, but I did it. Now I can move forward with less struggle. That's all I'm saying.
No, I understand your point of view.
That's all I'm saying.
I do understand it.
And what I was telling y'all was, I'm here now because y'all didn't see me struggling.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? It's still little struggles, but it ain't nothing like it was, because when I was homeless, slept in my Chevy for 6 months.
Right.
6 months, bro. In a place that it was below zero weather for 90 days straight. I'm talking about falling asleep with my car on all day, every day. And I said it was a dope because there was no one that could help me, bro. Nobody. I either had to do it or give up.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. When there was an option, I got back on the road. I'm quitting school. I drive 2 hours, get in Iowa somewhere, be like, I ain't quitting. Get back, and then wouldn't even have no gas. So I made it harder for myself. If I'd have just embraced the struggle. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
That's all I'm saying.
What I'm saying is, yeah, I understand. That makes a lot of sense, you know, with the school thing. But, you know, everybody's end result isn't, you know what I'm saying, the same type of deal. So, like me, for instance, I feel like I've learned I'm setting myself up in a lot of different ways, you know, for my desired result.
Okay.
And not only, I believe it's really divine. I mean, at the end of the day, I can't even, You know, it's nothing that I can do myself. It's all
I disagree, but go ahead.
Okay.
I think there's practical application.
No, I'm saying
faith without works is dead. So you got all the faith, but if you don't do nothing,
right? And I do everything. But what I'm saying is, there is nothing I can. So I can't control what opportunities are placed in front of me.
Okay. The only thing you can do
is be ready for those. Exactly. So my preparation started. You know, as soon as I had to, but this is me though. I start from the inside. You know what I'm saying? I had to mentally tell myself, you know, this is what I want, and I had to draw it out. All right, what can give me what I want? This couldn't give me what I want. What you did can't give me what I want. What you did can't give me what I want. I'm gonna have to see what other people did. You know what I'm saying? Who actually became successful? Because y'all, you know, y'all want to work for 40 years and be broke.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
I'm willing to go hard for 10 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm willing to do that. I'm willing to move to New York with nobody to turn to and sleep.
There's your adulthood.
And sleep with my pregnant wife who's dependent on me. I'm willing to do that. Sleep at the airport. I'm willing to do all of this. I'm willing to get jacked for $2,000 because I'm trying to make a way for me and my wife. I'm willing to do all of these things. But sometimes what happens, you know, the universe, God, whatever people want to call it, what happens is when it sees that you are willing to do these types of things, it doesn't give you everything that, you get what I'm saying? It doesn't give you the full extent of how bad it could be. God just sometimes want to see how far are you willing to do this.
Or God sometimes wants to see if you're not going to do it the right way, there's going to be a lesson in it for you.
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
Now, if you went out there on God's name and then it didn't work out, maybe it was a lesson. It wasn't on my name.
Yeah. But
it was what you wanted to do.
It worked out perfectly.
It always works out perfectly for him. Romans 8:28.
Yes.
It's always going to work out for the glory of him.
But this is what I'm saying. I would not have learned those lessons. I would not have...
necessary lessons.
I would not have, you know, gotten stronger in those ways. I would not trust myself. If I had have played it safe. In my head, this playing it safe is going to school.
Okay.
In my head.
You're right. Back to what me and Young Cat was just talking about. Don't just go to school. Do that
everything.
And something else.
Yeah.
She said, I want to spend my time doing my artistic stuff. Okay, then take your classes in the morning. You got the whole day.
You got 24 hours.
Yeah, exactly.
You can make it work.
It's like me saying, man, I want to get ripped.
Yeah.
I'm only gonna do push-ups though. I ain't gonna eat right though. It's like if I do both, I get to where I want to be quicker.
Yes.
Why would I just focus on this because I don't like to eat right?
Right.
That don't make no sense.
Yeah, Crystal, the prime example of that.
You know what I'm
not
saying?
the working out.
No,
not the working out.
It really though.
The going to school, you know what I'm saying, and doing this and doing everything.
And here's another thing. That's like, Cat, I can understand if you're doing something with yourself every day. You know what I'm saying? Like you had something big going on. But you want to drop out, you ain't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, that don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? It don't even make no sense. Like I can see if you had some monstrous activities happening.
Yeah.
Just from what y'all saying, I'm like, you sleep all day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But here's what I'm saying. I'm saying, when it's time to see them people, because I know y'all anti-American. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, not anti-American, but anti-system.
Okay.
Anti-system. I'm anti-system with you.
Okay. Just you play it though.
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
Yes.
I know.
Why would you not play it?
No, I get what you're saying. I'm learning from you. I'm learning
So I'm
to
saying,
play the game.
I hated school, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, I was a second-year senior. Now, I was not known for my academic achievements, bro.
You talking about in high school?
In high school.
You was a super senior.
I was a super senior. Then I didn't go to college till I was 24, bro. Because I seen street life, traveling with E40 and Nelly and all them and rocking stages. And at one time I was living a double life, bro. Like in a good way. You know what I'm saying? I was working 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. As soon as I got off work from the IRS, I was hitting the road, opening up for everybody. I was a superstar, counting up thousands and thousands of dollars. And then Monday morning go right back to work. To fund what I thought was about to be my path for life.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Did that for like 2 years. I mean, making decisions that could come back from. If I don't pay my light bill, because I got to go out of town, there's always somebody I can go get light bill money from.
Yeah.
There's going to be a time, as an adult, there's going to be nobody you go to for light bill money, bro.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that means my choices have to be, no matter what,
everybody
light bill
got
has to be
choices.
paid.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what I'm talking about, as far as being an adult.
Yeah.
If you can go to somebody, You may be an adult, but you haven't embraced what it is to be an adult until you have nowhere to go, bro.
Well, that's what like most people, cause like
I don't know.
that's like with a lot of people.
And you know
just because people love you don't mean like
no. But I can give it to women. Even being a woman is gonna be different from being an adult man.
Yeah, all the way.
All the way. So I don't expect women to understand. But as a man, even with my mom, I was 25 crying, bro. Mom, I'm cold. Nah, I can't do this. Well, come on home, baby. I wouldn't even felt right if I'd have went home, bro.
Right.
Like I'm not man enough to go through this struggle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's something about when you hit rock bottom and all you got is what your struggle is.
Mm-hmm.
That's what defines us, bro. That's what defines Christ in us.
Right.
The road to Damascus was a struggle for the man part of Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Now him being God, when he was in the Garden of Gethsemane, he said, Lord, take this cup. He could have probably said, I'm not going to do it.
Yeah.
And said, I'm not going to even struggle.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take the easy way. He struggled.
Right.
So I think in some form, as a Christian and as a man, the struggle exists and we have to embrace it. And if your struggle, or right now we're talking about Kat, her struggle is school.
Yeah.
Walk that road to Damascus. And look, at the end of it, when he said, Lord, my Lord, why have you forsaken me? It was all finished. It was finished. And the struggle was over.
Thing I'll add to that.
And now we have a church.
With Jesus,
Mm-hmm.
basically,
Mm-hmm.
he embraced and controlled his struggle.
Oh, he didn't control it.
This is what I'm saying. When you choose your struggle,
Mm-hmm.
he said, this is what I am going to struggle with.
Mm-hmm.
Versus, he could have, very easily could have, been a regular old carpenter.
Mm-hmm.
He could have chose that struggle.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? But he chose to do what God's will was for him.
That's true. I'm with that.
So, I believe it's the same with us.
Okay. Talk to me.
You could have chose a different struggle. You didn't have to fight so hard for all of this. You know what I'm saying? For all these years, you didn't have to fight so hard for all this stuff. You could have chose to struggle in a totally different way. You chose this.
Mm-hmm.
If somebody feels as though they aren't choosing their struggle,
Mm-hmm.
then it can seem pointless and hopeless.
I feel you there.
So
I'm
if Catherine is not in control of her struggle at this point, if she
Mm-hmm.
feels like she's being pushed and forced into a struggle that's not her struggle yet, because she got time, she can go back.
Mm-hmm.
If this isn't her time, this is not what she wants to struggle with now because she's not growing from it,
Mm-hmm.
well, it's in vain if it ain't no fruit coming from it.
but you know what? I'm with you, but I think we can't confuse us choosing our struggle with not being mature enough to recognize when we need to struggle.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And what I mean by that is, I don't want to give a whole bunch of isms. I'm sure there's a scripture that says it, but if the Lord brings you to it, He can bring you through it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's a scripture or not. I don't know.
It's not, but
okay. But you get where I'm going. But I think if He presents
because if the glove don't fit, you must have quit.
But I'm saying,
The beat on
you can't say
it ain't got no high.
But I'm saying, if I was single for 3 years,
yes.
I could have chose not to be single.
Yes.
You know, plenty of times.
Right.
I chose to be single because just what you said.
The old.
We can choose our path.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus chose. He could have chose to be the path of a carpenter,
Right.
but it wasn't God's will for his life.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So we can always choose our path.
Right.
Me, it was God's will for my life, for me to not run from that struggle,
Mm-hmm.
but suffer through the struggle.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. That was maturity in knowing I have to see this struggle.
Yes.
I could have did what I was doing and
Yeah.
be like, you know what, that struggle ain't for me. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
I just have to be mature enough to understand that it's my time to go through that struggle.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I could. Now, the reason why is because the Lord's will for my life was for me to prepare myself to be married.
Mm-hmm.
And I couldn't do that with all that fornication demons within me.
Right.
So I had to go through that struggle of celibacy in order to have what the Lord, to receive what the Lord had for me.
But what if her maturity is looking like
Mm-hmm.
her realizing that her timing is off in this season? I mean, at that point, Like, what if that is the display of her maturity? Because some people aimlessly and lifelessly just walk through and just go through stuff. Sometimes even just end up committing suicide or inner suicide, where it's just like, I don't really care now. I'm gonna just keep on going with the stream now. Well, if she's mature enough to be like, hold on, this is my only chance to stop. Otherwise, I'm gonna keep going, and I'm gonna be 25 and look up and be like, I didn't do nothing.
And that's what I'm gonna say. So how do you know she's not recognizing her time? And that's when practical application, and just wisdom come in.
Yeah.
You know it's your time. No. You know it's your time because you ain't doing nothing else in this life.
Right.
That's how you know it's your time.
Right.
It ain't like you have a choice.
And that's what I was gonna say too. I know her work ethic.
Okay.
It's not 10 on a scale of 10.
That's all good.
It's mid range to low.
Okay.
But
Now,
she's moving up.
She is moving up, and she's getting more opportunities to move up. So I mean, I guess we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Here's the thing. When it comes to this,
What do I do?
when it comes to the life thing, it's really no right or no wrong
No, it's
way.
not. Yeah.
But there is easier ways and harder ways.
True.
You can work smarter or you can work harder.
Yeah.
But in college, they tell you, focus on this test.
Yeah.
Focus on this work.
Right.
Focus on keeping a job and this work. That's what college tells you to focus on.
Because they don't want you really to focus on anything outside of college.
No, because they want you to focus on college.
Yeah.
And it's like, if I even told any of my classmates or my teachers or my professors or my deans that I have a business outside, they wouldn't believe it, and they would be like, well, this is why you don't have a 4.0.
Like that's the most
important thing. Seriously, and that is terrible because it's like these kids get out of college and they are just out of luck. Like they're sad.
I want to get it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. I'm not, dude. You should know.
I understand.
I praise God for this because I'm not a systematic dude.
Right.
Every 9 to 5 I had, I don't care how much money I made, I hated it. I hated it, bro. I worked at the IRS, I worked at AT&T. I was a cable technician for years, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no matter what school I went to, I hated it.
I'm with you.
I went to Washington High School. I went to K-State. I go to K-State. I hate it.
But to get better, you got to go through some things. Without no struggle, there's no progress.
I know, but I don't think my struggle necessarily has to be directly school. Because I'm like,
if you're struggling with it, that's your struggle.
No, I am struggling with it, but I want to make it a little easier on myself. Like, I'm still going to go. I just don't want to have, like, this many hours.
In this society, how is it going to be easier for you without
Skip this society with me.
You live in this society.
You can't talk behind the camera.
You can, but
Yes,
this
you can.
Look, you live in this society.
It don't work like that in this society.
So anyway,
You can't break the fourth wall.
Oh man.
but hey man, it's still a struggle. Sometimes there's still a lot of things that I don't want to do.
Right.
They're on minimal scales. You know what hurts me the most?
No.
It's me getting up here every day and being able to do this, chop it up with you, kick it with you, holler at you. And my wife is at work right now struggling, bro. Right now.
So is that her struggle?
Tell her to get off.
I think it's partly, yes, I think it's her struggle.
Okay.
For 2 reasons. Because she's lived in a world, similar to young folks, that if I don't like it, I'ma just quit.
Okay.
You can't do that as an adult.
Uh-huh.
Not to mention, there's a benefit that comes with this struggle, because she still brings in some money.
Right.
So, there's a benefit to this. Now, she been playing hooky. I ain't gonna lie, she been trying to get fired. I ain't gonna even lie. You know, she played hooky yesterday, you know what I'm saying? But, it's like, it's her struggle. She ain't gonna quit.
Yeah.
Because she's so used, when the going gets tough, the tough get going.
Right.
And I'm like, baby, how are you going to be a Christian film producer when being a Christian is not popular, it's getting more unpopular every day?
Right.
And you walk into them people and you say, here's my film, and they reject you. What, you just going to quit because it got hard?
Right.
You have to build up your character, not only in what you want to do, but in Christ. Because that means if you in a room full of unbelievers and you try to give the gospel and they reject you, what, you going to quit giving the gospel?
Yeah.
So
right.
it's a lifestyle that just happens to include how she goes to work. baby, do I have to go to work today? Every morning. I say,
Every day.
Up until the point we get in the car, she doesn't make the decision to go to work until we get in the car. She's like, I'm going to just go to the office with you. Come on, baby, because I want you there.
Right.
But when we get in the car, no, I'm going to go ahead and go to work. Cool. That's why she late every day. So I think that's her struggle, but there's a benefit to her struggle.
So
and then when
how long you think she should continue to play these games with herself?
It's not about playing a game with herself.
That is playing a game.
It's not. It's about this thing ain't gonna beat me.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? This thing is not gonna beat me.
She gonna work there until
she 108.
She has
right.
This ain't gonna be.
He think he can control me. Like when he come, I don't be talking, but when he leaves,
this is gonna go on because I also believe that the Lord has her there for the same benefit.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because I think everything that we go through in life is for His glory.
Right.
In spreading the gospel. And she is very, you have to be bold in whatever you're going to do.
Right.
And anytime opposition comes to her, she's not bold.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I think this is the Lord working with her. Mm-hmm. And there's going to be a time when the Lord says, you have passed this test and your season here is over with. Because there's no way that I feel like the Lord has brought this to me and brought her to me for her to work another job.
Okay.
But there's a process to her coming here. And I think that the Lord is moving her through her process to get her here.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, getting her a little bit.
Yes. And that's her struggle. If she quits her struggle, she misses out on what it is to struggle.
Right.
And if she misses out on what it is to struggle, it ain't nothing but struggle here.
Yeah.
I just handle it differently. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because I've been through so many triumphant times, little struggles here and here and here don't even bother me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It just don't bother me. Like if she, I know y'all seen it, but the dude left the thing on the desk, $2,500 in rent. Mm-hmm. My wife would have seen that, man. She would have blew a gasket. Because she's like, oh my God, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't even worry about that. Because we built kind of, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Little things don't get me thrown off track because I done seen worser things.
Yeah, definitely.
We're talking about office rent.
Yeah.
There's been times I ain't had house rent.
Right.
Car note. Or gas. I'm not worried about that.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna physically put us out.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It ain't the end of the world because we owe $3,000 in rent. You see what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, no.
But I just think there's process, and I think there's maturity when you know you have to walk through that valley.
True.
And the longer you take to walk through that valley, the longer you prolong in that struggle, and you're not gonna go further. You're not gonna go past where you're supposed to go.
Yeah.
And that's just how me being 38 years old and seeing things around me in my life and my understanding with Christ, that's what it is. And my brothers, they got their struggles. They had to go through their struggles.
Right.
It was a time when both of my brothers, just my brother Derek going through right now with a different struggle. But there's nothing that nobody can do for him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You just have to, it'll pass, but you just got to get through it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But on another note, so like I told Young Cat earlier, hey, I did my due diligence, and I gave you my devil's advocate spiel of why I think that it's not wise for you to finish grade school, finish high school, finish 2 years of college, and then because you feel a certain way, it's time to quit and then move on to other things. It's just not wise to me. It's the right thing, and, it's your life. You know what I'm saying? From my perspective, knowing what y'all do and where y'all want to be, it can only help you to suffer 2 more years. It can only help you. There's no way in this world it's going to hurt you. No way. No way it's going to hurt you.